very good morning to you as well. Now, polio is spreading in Britain for the first time in nearly 40 years, according to health officials. A national incident has been declared after traces of the contagious virus was discovered in a number of sewage samples in East London. Well, Dr. Hilary Jones is here. Hilary, let's just break this down. It sounds alarming. Tell us what polio is, first of all. It's quite overwhelming to stand here, actually. There are 16,000 names on the walls here. People who have been killed on duty and as a result of terrorism, 16,000 since the end of the Second World War. The cost of fish itself is rising on average. The price of an 18-kilo case of cod was £150 before the pandemic. It has now shot up to £230. The price of oil, that is up too. A 20-litre drum of sunflower oil has risen from £30 to £40. This hotel opened its doors last night. 145 people stayed here. They can stay here for 16 nights. So expected to be some 200 people tonight. There's a welcome kit, including some very nice bed socks here. Also, medical essentials. They will get a full health check. And most importantly, a hot drink. Some of these people will have been on the streets for months, and we know how cold it has been recently. Matt, boss of Crisis, how big a crisis is it? Let's stay with England's remarkable Ashes comeback. Boris Johnson is due to meet the Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison at the G7 summit in Biarritz today.
Called him both, he was a mate of yours.
I did ring Beefy.
You got him on the show?
Yes.
Nice
I said,
one.
please, can we get you on? Beefy's daughter's one of my best friends.
Oh.
So we talk about Botham's Ashes in 81. I mean, how does it feel that we're now possibly talking about Stokes' Ashes? You know, is he eclipsing you?
Eclipsed.
I think I'll be honest with you, I think it's overdue.
OK, we got DDC, but you've got an unconditional offer.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
You take it. Well, take that, because you're still going to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Oh, she comes. Oh, sweetheart. It's a bit overwhelming, isn't it? But listen, you can relax now. You can have an amazing day. You've done it. You're off to Sunderland University to do medicine. Do you want to be a doctor? Yeah. I think you're going to be.
Morning, Pip. What's the situation there right now?
Susanna, we're only a few minutes away now from the shore, and a jet ski, Border Force jet ski, has just turned up, which we understand is quite a rare sight, actually, for Border Force to turn up in this way. We only headed out about 200 metres before we heard that there was a dinghy with 12 migrants on board. They'd got into trouble. There was a harbour launch right next to them. Had there been by themselves, we would have been allowed to go in. Yeah, we've seen -9 overnight in some parts of the country. I think that was in South Oxfordshire. So just be prepared. If you break down, make sure you've got some blankets in the car, a flask of hot coffee, also a car charger, because we like to be optimistic, don't we, and think it'll never happen to me. But it really could. And the driest summer for half a century. There's nothing wrong with a wonky carrot, is there?
Absolutely nothing,
Tastes
no.
the same.
Tastes exactly the same. Thanks, Pip.
That's going to be your quote. You know, everyone has a famous quote. There's nothing wrong with a wonky carrot.
Yeah.
It's Pip Tomson's brainy quote.
Now, though, let's get the news, travel and weather where you are.